Hello everyone, welcome to Tier Fun. I'm Andrew, your guide through Modern, and I'm sorry that I didn't have my video yesterday. I was planning on it, and I got sidetracked by Twitch nonsense, and it's an excuse, but I'm not really using it as I'm not trying to excuse not having a video. I'm just giving you the reason, so you know. There is no excuses when it comes to content. It should be there, and I expect better of myself. But anyways, we're a day late, but we're not $1 short, because that is a saying that it means something here. Anyways, this is Bloodbraid Ponza, a deck I've been really excited about for a long time. And essentially, everyone knows Ponza at this point. If you don't, it tries to exploit Arbor Elf's ability to untap forests with Utopia Sprawl's ability to enchant forests for ramp. So ideally, in Magical Dream World, which happens, you have access to 4 mana on turn 2, and you can just Bloodbraid on turn 2, which is a very, very, very powerful thing to be doing in Modern. Most lists are running these days the full 8 Stone Rain Molten Rain combos, just because it's so good with Bloodbraid. They're trimming some Monvuli Acid Mosses, which are you know, another land destruction and also ramp. Kind of a neat card. But with the Bloodbraids, we're more likely to cascade into our ramp or our land destruction. So this is where we're trimming to make room for the Bloodbraids and the extra Stone Rains. The other cards of note, most people run Storm Breath. I think Thunder Maw is just better right now with Jace being around in Modern. Just untap, slam this, it kills a Jace, even if there is lingering souls and whatnot. Plus, the finisher of choice in this list is Inferno Titan. Just a very powerful card, especially when you can get it out early. Like, it's a one-sided board wipe, a Plague Wind, and then it just ends the game with Fire Breathing next turn, usually. It swings in for 9, not even thinking about Fire Breathing. It's a very powerful card in this list. So we're ramping into these guys. And then we also have Nissa and Tireless Tracker, just as some other hits and threats. Nissa could be Huntmaster or something, but I think I want to try out Nissa just because we're playing more creatures and cascading into a Nissa and then beefing up your Arbor Elves, your Birds of Paradise, your trackers with the -1, putting a +1/+1 counter on everything is pretty powerful. It's an interaction I'm interested in. I don't know how good it's going to end up being, but we'll see. But the core of the list is definitely land destruction and ramp, and that is alive and well. The one spicy thing we have here is we got a Blood Sun instead of the 4th Blood Moon. I want to try it. I think by turn 3 or turn 4, when we've Bloodbraided, we'll have fetched anyways. We don't really need our mana quite as much, and we're expecting to have a Blood Moon. So I didn't, besides adding some Cinderglades and trimming 1 fetch, I didn't optimize this for Blood Sun. But I think it's a card I've been wanting to try out, and it's just of note, make note in the games, if we ever cast a Blood Sun, it was the 4th Blood Moon. So just keep in mind, I'll be keeping in mind, but you guys as well, keep in mind about how good Blood Sun is and if it would have been better as a Blood Moon. But yeah, sideboard-wise, we got some Thorns for the spell-based combo lists, or really just spell lists in general, just as attacks. It's if you don't know Thorn of Amethyst, it's essentially it's the artifact version of Thalia, so that's cool. Scavenging Ooze, always good for graveyard hate, and just another good creature. Kitchen Finks for the aggressive lists. Relic, Pithing Needle, etc., etc. Anger of the Gods as our sweeper. A Braid is the catch-all. Anyways, I'm really excited for this list. I think Bloodbraid takes us to the next level, and let's just get into for some matches. How about it? How about it, guys? 2, 1. All right, here we are, round 1 with Bloodbraid Ponza. Not having too much experience with the list, I think you almost always want to be looking for a ramp card plus. If I was on the play, I think I might keep this, but I think we're looking to do other stuff with our build. Okay, not very exciting, but I think we keep it. Titan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess we could keep it. It's always good to have the payoff, though I think it's a little early for it. If I had a fetch land in hand, I think I'd be more likely to keep it, to bottom it, because then I can shuffle it back in. but we are definitely not guaranteed to have a fetch land. So we're going to lead on... I think we're going to lead on Cinderglade. I think any way we slice it, Molten Rain's going to be a turn 3 play. Okay. Basic Mountain Pass. No, I guess it's a turn 2 play. No, it's not, unless we draw Mountain. It's the downside. If this was a Stomping Ground, we could just go for it. Because then we could play Forest, Utopia Sprawl, Stomping Ground, turn 2 Molten Rain. But so be it. So be it. So this list has a whole lot of really explosive draws that we have not seen in our opening hand or in our mulligan. But I think it's a very interesting deck, and if you haven't played with it, I highly suggest it. It's kind of people I think talk down to Ponza. It's like, oh, that deck's not so good, but I think it's actually a very good. Ooh, well, that's a good turn 3 play. I think it's a quite good deck. It's a good deck that I think is well positioned right now. We'll just plus. Pass the turn. No idea what opponent's up to. But turn 2 Nissa is fine. Bolting Face. Interesting. Oh no, Bolting Nissa. That makes more sense. So it's just Jund. Well, we're going to get to Molten Rain something. I don't think we care all that much about the Ravine currently. I'd much rather cut them off of black. Tarmogoyf, sure. Wow, double Molten Rain. Sadly, we can't make enough red to do them both. We can do this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're one turn away. Well, another turn cycle away from just casting Inferno Titan for profit. And Molten Rain is going to do a very good job of limiting our opponent. Oh, and if they don't have a land, they're about to be in a very, very heap of trouble. This is where Ponza shines. It's when our opponent stumbles. Yeah, we'll chump. This is just there to gain us life and draw attention, essentially. So this is any aggro that Nissa takes, we're okay with. Scooze, okay. Scooze is pretty good. Oh, the other Cinderglade. Okay. We can keep it in hand. I guess there's no reason not to. So next turn we just play Inferno Titan. We don't necessarily win, but we're doing pretty well. Interesting. Nissa. Well, we could let Nissa die. I don't think there's any reason to, though. I'm just going to keep plussing her. Did they draw land this turn? They did not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inferno Titans. So this is what the deck wants to be doing. Casting Inferno Titans. We're going to deal 2 damage here. And 1 to the dome. And this should... Unless they have mountain... Unless they have not forest. Unless they have fetch land or black source terminate. This is the game. This game's over. Oh, there's the mountain, or the swamp. Here's the terminate. Okay. Game on. Yep, there it is. So we definitely still need to be keeping this alive. Now that we've lost. This is the deck's strengths and weaknesses all in one. We could have been a little bit more explosive. Oh, gross. Alright. I guess we're gonna try to ultimate. But yeah, a lot of the times you just spin your wheels, especially if they answer your... Oh, they're terminating. They terminated the plant token. Okay, so we're not going to be able to ultimate Nissa, sadly. But we're in a very good spot. We just have to draw our winning cards. Anytime you're terminating plant tokens, you can't be too happy with yourself or the situation that you're in. So, man, would a Bloodbraid Elf just be really good here? Insulated against Field of Ruin, thankfully. So, yeah, we block here again. So, Nissa is a pretty good card, huh? They have a creature. Creature's good. Yeah, Dark Confidant's very good. Alright, dealer. One-time dealer. Get another forest. Ooh, gross. Well, now Dark Confidant's going to pull ahead. So they can't attack with it, which is nice. If we ever get to ultimate this Nissa, we're going to be alright, but I don't think we are. Bloodstained Mire for the opponent's Dark Confidant reveal. Yep. Ooh. Man, those terminates were right on time. Opponent has a lot of basics. Oh, their own Bloodbraid. Okay, here we go. Dark Confidant. They're playing Dark Confidant and Bloodbraid. That's kind of spicy. Maybe that's where the build ends up at, but it's a little bit too spicy for me. So, Nissa's gonna die. Oh, wow. I think we just let Nissa die here, because regardless of how we block... I mean, we could put Nissa to 1, I guess, but then we lose our... Well, sure. Actually, I think I like that. Because Dark Confidant revealing double Bloodbraid is a thing that can happen. Alright, let's take them off of red. And hope for bad Bloodbraid triggers. Liliana. And... Ooh, what was it? Bloodbraid Elf. Alright, we might end up winning this the old-fashioned way. So they can target themselves, which might be the winning line, but they don't. Okay. So now we just have to... Opponent has to fade 2 Dark Confidant triggers. It's going to be very hard for them to do, I think. Are they all attacking me? No, one is... So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're dead unless we draw something, or are they... Ooh, okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess we're just... Should we just win the game? Is that good? I wanted to see what they were going to draw with Bob, but... You know, let's just win the game. Let's not brown them out. I'd be pretty salty if that was me and the opponent did that. Alright, so against Jund, I think we want to be on the Finks plan. Maybe also the Scoos plan. We're just going to need more threats, I do believe. We could also run it back. I don't hate running it back. We could maybe just place 2 Scoozes instead of the Acid Mosses. No, let's just run it back, you know? I think this is a good matchup. Nissa thoroughly impressed me. Tireless Tracker is great. Yeah, let's just run it back. Come on, deck. I'm mulligan. Okay, it's a little better. Forest on top. I think we can do better than that, so let's try to. It's very risky to do that. But if we draw like, this is fine. If we draw a Utopia Sprawl, I think that's worth it. That's worth the risk. So Inquisition Bolt is probably the worst thing for us to see here, and we did not see it. Yeah, we're gonna play. This is rough, man. These Cinderglaze are kind of brutal. We could play this Hold Up Bolt for a Bob. I guess then we would get Forest, and then we could play the Cinderglade on tap. All right. That's the only thing we can bolt. I guess we could also... No, we can't. We won't be able to bolt the Tarmogoyf because they'll just fetch in response, or one of us will. Ooh. I'd love to land a Nissa again. That was pretty good last game. 3-mana Planeswalkers, even the innocuous ones like Nissa, they're just good. It's a very early time in the game, even for Modern, to hit the deck. Hit the battlefield and accrue value. Sure. Well, we get to Stone Rain them. Just make sure we don't draw Forest. Okay, we did. So... could also just jam Nissa here. And then they need... yeah, let's jam Nissa. It was so good last time. I feel like the Ponza players out there are probably yelling at me to just get rid of that swamp. Maybe that's the line. Okay, well they don't have removal. Playing this old song and dance. Liliana? Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf's good. Okay. Let's just play Tracker here. Just Stone Raining isn't going to help us all that much. So here, I think we still plus. Liliana's gonna, or sorry, Nissa's gonna take a hit here because we're not blocking with Tracker. But then next turn we'll have, we'll minus, I suppose. Shocking. Interesting. Must be a Bloodbraid. Into a Finks. Finks is alright. See how they attack. Block 1. Pass the turn. Blood Moon would be good. No Blood Moon. We are going to plus again. Do we? Yeah, let's plus again. Forest, can't play it. Because Blood Moon's so good, I'm going to go for it. That's pretty good too. So, thoughts. We could just pass with Clue up. Make it a 5-4. What do they need? Sorcery? It's probably pretty likely they'll have it. And if we could Stone Rain, they will have it. Yeah, let's pass here. 4, 5. We can do a lot of nonsense next turn. I do feel like we should maybe... The argument for Stone Rain there is pretty big. But I want to ideally pair this, now that we're in a late stage of the game, pair with the Blood Moon. So they're going to activate Raging Ravine? Oh, Bloodbraid. That makes sense. Dark Confidant, sure. So they can't attack with Goyfs. They can't attack with anything if they want to attack profitably. I really want to get rid of that Nissa. Alright, fair enough. Well, undo. Block. This does open us up to a bolt, but I think if they had bolt, they would have just bolted Nissa. That's my read, at least. Boom. Okay, that's pretty good. Tyler's Tracker is so good in this deck. Helps you churn through it, like when we kind of stall out, like we kind of have. I don't mind another Cinderglade here. Okay. So we Stone Rain. I think we're Bloodbraiding. We'll save this Primal Command. Molten Rain. How about it? We could attack, and we could pass. I suppose we should attack here. Like, they can trade Dark Confidant for Bloodbraid. We're fine with that. We're winning this race currently as it stands, I do believe. And then we also have Primal Command, which they do not know about. Wow. Okay, well now we don't even have to crack the clue. I was worried about that Bob. Let's see what they attack with. Probably just Goyf? No, both? Leaving back Finks. I guess that makes sense. Block here. Non-creature permanent. Okay. Another Bob. I guess we might have wanted to keep around that token for another Liliana. but I don't think Liliana's that bad here. Scoos, sure. Scoos can get up to a 3/3 right now. Can obviously go higher. So we can go up to 20 and get a creature card. I think I like that. We'll get a Thundermaw, I think, just to close the game out. We could also get the Titan. I don't hate that. You know what's better than gaining 7 life? Probably forcing them to draw a land next turn. Alright, so creatures are Arbor Elf, 1, Dark Confidant, Tarmogoyf, Bloodbraid Elf. That's 4 in total. So that can get up to a 6/6 currently. So yeah, we're gonna play this, put I guess a black, it doesn't really matter. We'll put an Overgrown Tomb on top. And then from there we will get a, okay, sure. We'll get a Thundermaw Hellkite. I think that should tie the game up pretty neatly. Ooh, Blood Sun. Ooh, Blood Moon. Oh, we're definitely playing this. That might change things. So Blood Moon locks them out. We have 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. So 3, 4, 5. Let's Blood Moon. Undo. Let's Stone Rain. And then Blood Moon. And we can Blood Sun next turn if need be. And because we have this Primal Command in hand, I'm not too worried. Lightning Bolt for opponent, so they can get rid of this Bloodbraid. Ooh, there goes Blood Sun. So we're in a rough spot. They bolt the Bloodbraid. Yeah, maybe we should have just went with Primal Command. We'll see. We'll see what opponent does here. Okay. So we can block here because they let us, and we can block here, 3, 6, 9, taking 9. And then we go up, we're down to 4. Yeah, this is alright. Then we can go up. So we're basically just losing 2 life in this process. We can get a Scavenging Ooze too, which is not that bad. For some reason I thought this had 6 toughness. Unfortunate. Alright, so now I think we're dead. Get a Bloodbraid, I suppose. Oh, we didn't bring in the Scoos. Okay, well, yeah, we're just dead here. We are just dead here. I think I misplayed that pretty badly. Kind of salty, but life goes on. So Scavenging Ooze seems good. Fix seems fine just as a stopgap. We don't necessarily need the Thundermaws, but I like them. At the same time, I think we're just good. Like, I don't want to over... Our game one, our plan, I think we are just good. Our plan is really good against them. We just have to draw the cards. Like, this is close. But we don't have a ramp, so I think we mulligan. Okay. Well, now we have the ramp, but not this stuff. But I think that's fine. Tracker's a fine threat. A fine threat indeed. So we play Utopia Sprawl into Arbor Elf. Into Tracker, I guess. Or we could play Arbor Elf. Forest, untap 4. Yeah, let's play Arbor Elf. So this is worse against Thoughtseize, but against Lightning Bolt, I think I like this better. So let's play Arbor Elf and pass. And hopefully draw a land next turn. Let's Blood Moon someone out of the game, please. So Tarmogoyf is a beating at this stage of the game. But any of their other two drops we're fine with. Shock, shock, shock. Okay, that's good. Tarmogoyf. That sucks. Okay. Land. Molten Rain. So green target Utopia Sprawl. Red. Untap. Oh, we can untap opponents for us. That's good to know. Red, red. We'll cut them off of green, I suppose. So we have 5 mana next turn, which is kind of awesome. We don't have anything to do with it. But we do have 5 mana next turn. Maybe we should have cut these bolts for something more high impact. Okay. So we can both get the clue and also fire off a lightning bolt. It's kind of cool. Opponent has Liliana mana. Opponent has Liliana. Plus. So now they shouldn't attack. And we get to get a clue. Raging Ravine. Blood Moon would be just the bee's knees. Ooh, Bloodbraid Elf, also the bee's knees. So, oh, Blood Moon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're 1 mana away. Dang it. Well, we have to play Bloodbraid Elf. Ooh, we did it. This one will get green. And now we're gonna attack in with... Dang it. I don't want to lose Tracker. So I guess we'll just wait a turn to do it. Blood Moon. So opponent's locked out. And lands are great draws for us. Everything's a great draw for us. Of note, a bit of a noob mistake there. I should have definitely put it on the forest. I have forgotten that that was something that could happen. Okay. Well, they have a land. So we should have access to 4 mana here rather than 3. The first Utopia Sprawl had to happen because that was our first land. Oh man, we almost got punished too. So I think the line here is to plus. We can play the waiting game better than they can right now. Like next turn we can minus Liliana and then just attack in, or minus Nissa and attack in with these 3, holding back Tireless Tracker. Plus, as always, the the ultimate here is game winning. Yeah, I'll block with... Well... Do we let it happen? Yeah, I think this is fine. So then, if Liliana if they want to cash in their Liliana here, that's cool with me. I'll sacrifice a Bloodbraid. I don't think they do, though. Wow, they do! Pretty happy with that. Another Tireless Tracker. As long as they don't draw Swamp, Maelstrom Pulse, I'm fine with this. Interesting game. Very interesting games. And I'm 100% incredibly sold on this Nissa, just for this game alone. Say Lightning Bolt? Must have drawn that for turn. I will jump. Ooh, they don't attack. Makes sense. Would like to draw a land sometime. Not complaining too much. Green for sure. Alright. Looks like Blood Moon's winning this one. Attack? No attack? Yeah. Let's wait, I suppose. Yeah, we'll plus. I don't mind cashing it in. I think I will. Tarmogoyf, sure. Actually, let's wait a turn. They can't deal with it until they draw Swamp. Whoa! We could put them down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6s. It's not doing much. Let's just gain 7 life and look for another creature. Yep. This is looking like a classic Ponza win here. 1, 2, 3. So we could get another tracker. I think I'd prefer to just get Inferno Titan and lock it up next turn. So we're gonna grind through Jund. Pretty decent Jund games too. Nissa, or one of Nissa, is really making me want to have 3 infinite Nissas. Might as well, no tax. Well, we get to Ultimate Nissa. That's kind of cool. Land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll Molten Rain that. Oh, we can't. How unfortunate. How unfortunate for us. So I guess just Blood Sun? Blood Sun doesn't really do much. I think I'd prefer to just pass. Pass with Clue up. So at the time, this was a good idea to put it on green, but now I wish we hadn't. Alright, well, opponent's just letting us go through with it, which is nice. Nice of them. Wow, and we drew Thundermaw, still had all these. We'll create another token. One, two. Thundermaw Hellkite. Stone Rain. Uh-oh. Floating a green. What could it be? Do they have a green instant? I think this one's over, folks. I think this one might be genuinely over. Opponent waiting. Deciding what they're going to use this green mana for. Nice game, you play very well. Oh, thanks, opponent. Alright, boom boom. Yeah, that should be it. Alright, well, there's the first win of the day. Let's get back to the next match. Alright, we're back for round 2 of the Bloodbraid Ponza, and I think this is a keep. Turn 2 Stone Rain into turn 3 Stone Rain. Opponent mulliganed. I like the sound of that. Music to my Ponza ears. Plus we have 2 of our payoff cards, which is always great. This could be Infect, though. In which case, no happy. Andrew, no happy. Tier Fun, no happy. I think that's a bad matchup for us. It might be alright, but I feel like it's probably pretty bad. Are they only on 1 lander? Okay. Ooh, Ghost Quarter. Don't see many Ghost Quarters these days, but it's very good here. I meant to click on a mountain. Huh. Well, we got rewarded, I guess. We'll play this Windswept Heath and pass. So it's like we Stone Rained them, except they also Stone Rained us. So this has to be like a Bant non-company list of some sort, I'm thinking. We're definitely Stone Raining next turn. Sure. Over Tireless Tracker. unlike the Jund game we just played, I think we can wait before we cast our trackers. Plus, our tracker will now have value. So opponent's getting it for 4 here. And we're going to hope to Bloodbraid into a Molten Rain. Also hope they fetch. They do not fetch. Okay. Well, we are Bloodbraiding then. Well, we're forcing them to fetch. Not the best, though. We can start right next turn. I think we hold back on D as well. This deck's a lot more defensive than I thought it would be. I guess we haven't had any real amazing aggressive start yet. Ooh, a path. We'll get a mountain. We'll finally get that mountain. I'd love to just untap Inferno Titan. Of course, we could also just Stone Rain Tracker. That seems good too. Let's do that. Cinderglade's fine. Sequence this poorly. We should have a clue. Oh, they didn't float. That's funny. I thought for sure they'd float. We'll trade off this tracker for sure. If given the opportunity. Oh, another path. Alright, opponent's putting it to us. So Titan here. Hopefully they don't have another path. If they have another path, they win. Ooh. I think we get rid of the Hierarchs. And then we'll get rid of the tracker, the Skoos next turn. Sorry, apologies if you can hear the dog barking. Whoop! Oh no! Sorry. Had a couple things pop up right there. Alright, well, it looks like we're Ponzaing out of this one. This is pretty great. We can't even cast this Molten Rain. How sad. Could have cast Thundermaw, but I want to cast Nissa here. 1, 2, 1. Might as well block. No, they didn't. Pass the turn. Yeah, that'll do. Sorry if the audio got weird there for a second, but I think we're good. Yeah, let's definitely bring in Angers here. And I think that's probably just fine. What do we want to take out? I suppose Nissa and Monvuli. Oh, we'll just go at it again. We'll go right back in there. So I'm pretty sure it's a Bant company list. Just usually what you think when there's a Noble Hierarch plus Bant colors. It might not be. Could just be. I don't think it's Bant Spirits because I don't think they play Voice or either of those things. But regardless, I think Anger of the Gods will be quite good against them. And if they're trying to cast 4-mana spells, then Ponza in general is good against them. Yeah, we'll keep this one. We're weak to Ghost Quarter again, but you know, well, what you gonna do? We haven't drawn a... Well, that's a lie. We have drawn Accelerants. I was about to be all high and mighty, like, why can't we just draw Accelerants? But we've been drawing our fair share of Accelerants. Yeah, we'll go with red there. We are 100% Molten Raining. Unless we draw another Utopia Sprawl. Ghost Quarter, okay. Yep. I'd love to draw land. Land Bloodbraid Elf is my plan. Ooh, they don't play the land off the top. Interesting. They want to Ghost Quarter me that badly. Alright, well now we'll get the forest. It's actually going to be pretty good here because we don't have a third land. Oh, there it is. We can't Molten Rain. Unfortunate. What is this? Whoa! Not what I was expecting. Alright, well, land into Bloodbraid I'm happy with. Courser's helping him out. For sure, for sure. Alright, now we're falling behind. Okay, sweet. So they haven't gotten to play land off the top yet. Another Courser here. Courser is annoying, but it's not the axis we care about. The 2 damage is actually pretty relevant here. Alright, here we go. Blood Moon? Stone Rain. Yeah, we'll cut them off of green here. We'll Molten Rain next turn. Can't attack, and also can't block, hilariously enough. Alright, well they have enough for company. Interesting. So yeah, attack for 4. Molten Rain, the blue source, I suppose. Inferno Titan, very good. So just hope there's not a land underneath there. And if there is, then we're going to be alright. If there isn't, we're going to be alright. If there is, oh no! Okay, well they can Coco. That's bad. Not good. Not good, guys. We don't block again. I guess we should have attacked last turn if we weren't going to block. It's to the point now that if we draw a land, I think we just have to play Thundermaw. Main phase Coco, sure. Ramen up. Okay, so it's like a... Woof, that's impressive. It's like a Bant value list. Interesting. Okay, we're still pretty dead to this Knight of the Reliquary, sadly enough. But now we know about it. Yeah, I don't think we can attack. Land Titan. Titan into Titan. It's kind of good. Are we going to crawl back into this game? Jeez. So they can attack with Reliquary, sure, and then they deal us 2. Yeah, we're not crawling back into this game. Someone didn't do his math. It was me. I still think this is fine. The anger feels a whole lot better. Maybe we want Scavenging Ooze now, and maybe a Relic because of the Knights. Figuring out what to cut in this matchup, in this game, with this deck seems very hard. They seem to have a whole lot of basics, so maybe Blood Sun isn't all that good. I think it's good enough, though. An early Blood Sun is almost worse than an early Blood Moon. Maybe we just cut the trackers, because these are better. Because we're not really trying to one-for-one us. I don't think our side of it is about value. I don't think we keep this one either. Oh boy. All right. Pass the turn. So we're gonna go Scoos into Molten Rain. Hope that's enough. Just get a forest here. Path isn't the worst, because that means we can Bloodbraid next turn. Oh wow, are they light on lands? Okay, no, they're not. Let's get a red source. And I think we want to cut them off of basics. They have enough colors anyways. And then hope to fetch into a Blood Moon next turn. Should have attacked. There's another basic. Coco! Azusa and Ramanop, so they get to play this land, and if they have another land in their hand, they can play that. They do, and it was a basic. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, still don't have enough mana. Let's have that tap for green, I guess. I don't think it matters. Looks like opponents got us over the barrel here, though. Thankfully, as long as they don't have another Coco, this Bloodbraid can get us back into it. But if they do have another Coco, we're not doing so hot. So they're attacking us for 3, sure. I could block with this Arbor Elf, so I could beef up this Scoos, but it's not going to be beefy enough to block Ramanop effectively. Oh, here we go. Gitrog. Wow. Pretty good. Jeez. Alright, well, let's play our Bloodbraid Elf. Be really sad about our land situation. So just get the forest. Pretty amazing tech against us, though. So we have some time. Wow, they had a path the whole time. That's kind of ballsy. But it paid off for him. Okay, well we don't have anything that costs more than 6, so we can definitely block with this Arbor Elf. Gitrog plus Azusa is such a combo. Wow, I'm real jealous of the opponent. That's insane. We just didn't have any good hands. Yep. We did not have any of the good hands in this game. God, this is so value town. Look at this. I need to put this deck together. This is insane. This is insane. And they get to get rid of my Utopia Sprawl? Yeah, well, I'm untapping it. You can't do anything about it. Yes, I'd love to use its abilities. So we still have 6. Okay. This is insane combos here. I'm becoming even more and more jealous of opponent's deck. I don't know. I mean, I guess they just want to draw infinite cards. I don't blame them, but we have so many basics. I guess they want to cut us off of red. That makes sense. That makes sense. So they can triple Ghost Quarter us next turn. We're taking the 7. We're dead unless we draw. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright, well, that was fun. Opponent's got a heck of a cool deck. And that's definitely on my list for going forward. Alright, let's get into the next match. Okay, here we are for the final round with Bloodbraid Elf Ponza. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, it has Utopia Sprawl. It has the ramp and the lands, but none of the land destruction. I think we have to. I think we keep it on the back of Arbor Elf Sprawl. Let's get rid of these weird stops. Oh no, it's goblins. Okay, well, Bloodbraid Elf just made that a whole lot better. So Arbor Elf. We have a turn 2 Bloodbraid here, as long as Arbor Elf doesn't get demolished. We finally did it. We got a good Ponza hand. Okay, these are the hands I was excited about. This is why you're playing this deck. Huh. Do I block? I mean, I don't, because we have turn 2 Ponza. But I wonder, in a world where I turn 2 Bloodbraid, in a world where I don't have this Bloodbraid, do I block if they don't activate? I think I might. Goblins in the Goblins deck, much like Merfolk in the Merfolk deck, or any tribal deck, that's if you're given an opportunity to get rid of them, you probably should. That being said, ooh, double Frenzied Goblin. We're just gonna get a forest here. This Cinderglade will, these Cinderglades will act as our red sources. Same forest. Let's do it. Let's go. We're spinning the wheel, guys. We're spinning it. We did it. Red. And once more. Bloodbraid Elf. This is it. This takes this deck to the next level, in my opinion. Unfortunate. Well, I guess it's better than Blood Moon. And I think because of our giant mana advantage, we hold back here, force them to spend mana so we don't block. Because we have a turn 2 Inferno Titan here. Or sorry, turn 3 Inferno Titan. Utopia Sprawl, Arbor Elf is such a good combo. Interesting. I will block if given the opportunity. But I have a feeling they're not going to give me the opportunity. Combo. Sorry if you guys can hear the dog. It's kind of going crazy out there. Nothing I can do, though. Pay? If they don't pay, I'm just going to eat a Frenzied Goblin. Okay, they are. I mean, I'd eat a Goblin Guide. We have plenty of lands. Birds of Paradise revealed. I think it's the first time we've even seen one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inferno Titan, good game. I think we're gonna get rid of Goblin Guide. That because we're. I mean, if they want to attack me for 1, they're totally cool to do so. Do we even attack? I think we hold back. Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. Inferno Titan is busted magic card. So this is a aggressive list, so I'm definitely bringing in the Finks over the trackers. Braid seems good too, and so does Anger of the Gods. Bit of a nombo there, but we deal with it. I think Acid Mossing. Blood Moon seems pretty bad, so does Blood Sun. So I guess we'll leave in a Acid Moss. Or would we rather have a tracker? Probably would rather have a tracker. We're kind of like a weird, rampy. I like the look of this list. We're like a weird, rampy mid-range list now. Seems cool. Yeah, I'll keep this. Kitchen Finks, Nissa. Finks seems to be probably our best card in the matchup. At least post board. Outside of just straight Lightning Bolt and what have you. We'll get the Good Forest. But we're definitely turn 2ing Kitchen Finks. We could also turn 2 Nissa. To really and truly Stonewall. Let's see if they leave up, man. Oh, Mod Fanatic. They're probably going to sack it. Maybe not. We'll see, we'll see. I assume they're going to sack it, but there's nothing I can really do. Like, we can block, and they definitely sack. Maybe we just block there because we have enough lands. Yeah, okay. I should have blocked. We're going to want to fetch this anyways, and probably going to want it to be a forest as well. I guess we can save it. Save our lands. Save our mana. Save our life. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, opponent could really get us here. That's a good draw for them. Mogwai Marshal hits us. Let's Foundry Street hit us for 3. Anger of the Gods. I would not be upset if I drew it. I think we're playing Finks here. Yeah, we're definitely playing Finks. I wasn't thinking about it when I was talking earlier, but one of the greatest things about Finks and Nissa is that Nissa can reset Finks, and that's exactly what we'll be doing here. So Kitchen Finks is blocking if it's allowed to. And then we're going to minus Nissa immediately. Okay. All right, I think we're barely holding on here. We're at 16. We are almost at turn 4. One Bushwhacker isn't going to do us in. If they have a Goblin Grenade, though, things might start getting hairy. So we're down to 10. And we get up to 12. And then we can... Yeah, Stone Rain seems pretty bad right here. Ooh, that's a good draw. So, Cinderglade, green, you. I think we minus it first, and then we'll start plussing. Ooh, do they have a Lightning Bolt? That'd be pretty good here. Yep, Lightning Bolt does it. Yeah, I wasn't playing around Lightning Bolt. Probably should have. Okay, now we're in trouble. Now we are in trouble. We do have a Lightning Bolt to get rid of the next scariest thing they play. And I think they have to commit at least one person to Nissa. And if they do that, we'll probably just protect Nissa so we can get more chump blockers. Bushwhackers, sure. They might just go all the way to our dome, though. Yeah, it's all dome in it. So 2, 4, 6 plus 5 is 11. So we're at 1 if they have a Goblin Grenade. No No grenade, no grenade. If they have 2 grenades, we are just dead. Okay, well, plus... Birds, Stomping Ground tapped, and we'll Stone Rain. I guess we probably should have Stone Rain. Optimally, what we do is we Stone Rain, we pass to the next next phase, so they can't float any mana and kill any of our birds before we get to block. Bushwhacker will do it here, I believe. Right? No, it just puts us to 2. Sorry, yeah, 2. We're pretty much dead, though. I don't see a world where we're winning this game. Like, even if we draw Anger of the Gods here, it's not going to be good enough. They can just draw into a Lightning Bolt. They've had this 1 card in hand. Yeah, it looks like it's Grenade. Okay, opponent got us. Goblin Grenade, really fun magic card. Alright, do I want to switch anything up? Trackers over Commands. Trackers over Stone Rains. No, I still think cutting your opponent off of mana is kind of where we want to be. Maybe we don't need all of them, though. I don't think they have any non-basics. So let's just bring in all of our creatures. Because we need our blockers. Heck of an amount of 3-drops, though. Jeez. Can we look this one away? I think we have to. Okay, this is a whole lot better. Land on top, I will scry. Molten Rain on top, I will also scry. We don't want to draw that Molten Rain, so I am definitely leading on this Foothills and not fetching. I don't think there's a 2-drop in the list that we want to cast next turn. And we could potentially save this fetch for Tracker if we draw one. I think 8-Whack's in a good spot too. I think there's a lot of decks that are really having some time to shine. This one and 8-Whack in general, the Gabos. Okay. No 1-drop from opponent is great news for us. We're going to have to save this Anger of the Gods, and we're going to have to be careful with it. I do believe. I'm going to get greedy with it in before I die because I was greedy with it, but we're getting greedy with it. Finks next turn if we can. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that hurts me physically. Okay, well now we might have to Anger the Gods next turn if we draw a land. Oh. Look at, I told you we had a ton of 3-drops, and look at us now. We didn't side out any lands, though. Okay. I'm hoping they keep going wide. They are only hitting us for 1 this turn. That's not so bad. How do we get out of this? Okay, so they're bushwhackering us? Goblin bushwhacker? Or reckless bushwhacker? Okay, well I think we have to Anger here. If we're even given the opportunity to. Hoping we draw a land. But now do I want to Anger? We can't even, so let's Finks. We can get Cinderglade here. Bonus. Okay. Okay. We're dangerously close to being in this game. If we can Bloodbraid Elf into another Finks, I think then we're sitting pretty. Opponent has more lands than us, hilariously. We block Bushwhacker. I'm just going to try to conserve as much life as possible. Oh, is the opponent pass? No, they're not passing. They got to have something here, right? If they pass, I am so happy. What? They passed. They passed. We got to shock ourselves, as bad as it sounds. Oh, no, we don't. Cinderglade. Whew. Cinderglades have been either the worst card in my deck or the best. Come on. Kitchen Finks, Kitchen Finks, Kitchen Finks, Kitchen Finks, Kitchen Finks. Kitchen Finks. Or Nissa. Utopia Sprawl. Weep womp. I guess that's good if we start drawing our good stuff. I think green is fine. I'm going to hold everything back. I don't want to die to haste threats. Especially when Inferno Titan essentially wins the game. I think we can take a turn off. This also forces them to commit more to the board, which makes Anger of the Gods a whole lot better. There's Goblin Guide. Must have drawn it for the turn, or else they would have played it. Man, Primal Command would be huge here too. Bolt. Okay. I'd love to keep this around, but I just don't think we can. Ooh, they gave us a land. What more could we ask for? So opponent had Lightning Bolt last turn. Well, let's not pontificate too long about it. Let's just play. So we can either Stone Rain or hold up Clue. I think I'd rather hold up Clue. That being said, we should have played this tap to save life. Foundry Street, sure. That was definitely their draw for the turn, so I think we're all right. Okay. If they attack, I'll be very concerned. Oh boy. That's not a good sign for us. They must have Goblin Grenade. Lightning Bolt. Thundermaw. Not bad. We're dead to one Goblin Grenade already. I mean, two. So Goblin Grenade Lightning Bolt does it. Man, Goblins is insane. So play this tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can afford to play another Utopia Sprawl. This one will be on red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think we have to pass. We could Anger here, but I want to crack this Clue and Anger next turn. Where Goblins gets you is when you're too aggressive. They also get you when you're too passive. Like, when I'm playing around is taking literally any more damage from creatures. I hope that they have the Lightning Bolt. They got me. They got me. What are we drawing? Well, unfortunate. Yeah. Unfortunate. I think that's a pretty poor matchup. That's just the way it goes sometimes in Magic the Gathering. We could have more hate cards, I suppose. I don't know. I think it's all right. Like, we have 5 life gain cards. They needed to draw Goblin Grenade. They had the Goblin Grenade, but they needed to draw Lightning Bolt. And we just didn't draw. We weren't able to cast our creatures. We kind of stumbled on lands a little bit. So it is what it is. I don't think it's a horrible matchup, and I don't think we played too poorly. But at least you got to see some of the explosion. We got a turn 2 Bloodbraid out of that. That was pretty exciting. Tireless Tracker, obviously Insano against Jund, and we did pretty well. I think in general, you saw what this deck's all about. Sometimes it just loses to itself. I think that's the only downside to it. And like especially when there's matches where Blood Moon isn't good. Land Destruction, I think, is universally good unless you're playing against a mono color deck like 8-Whack. And I do think 8-Whack's pretty well positioned right now. So yep, that's Bloodbraid Elf Ponza. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and we'll be back, if not tomorrow, then Saturday with another video. I'm gonna try to put out one more, hopefully 2 more, but I'm definitely gonna put out one more video before the week turns back. I've been kind of slacking on YouTube recently, so I want to try to kick myself back in gear YouTube wise. We got some fun lists brewing over on Twitch, and I'd like to start sharing them over here some more. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and expect more content more frequently, more forever. All right, see you guys.